The world of technology never stands still, and right now, the excitement is reaching a whole new level. A lot of people have been waiting patiently for the next version of Apple's smallest tablet. If you are one of those people, you are definitely not alone. It is easy to see why this specific device has such a massive following. When we look back at the classic iPad mini 5, we remember a device that won over millions of users. It was incredibly reliable, highly portable, and it just worked perfectly for daily tasks. But tech architecture has traveled a very long way since those days. The current models on the market already set a high bar for what a small tablet can do. However, the latest rumors about a major refresh are completely changing the game. The community is talking about massive leaps in performance. These upgrades are so big that they might make older models feel like ancient relics from a completely different era of technology. Welcome back to Tech Rivet, your home for exclusive insights into the future of tech. If you love staying ahead of the curve, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Let us be completely honest about this specific product line. The iPad mini has always occupied a very unique spot in the market. It is in a league of its own because it fills a gap that no other device can. It is that perfect middle ground. It gives you much more power and screen real estate than a standard smartphone, yet it remains small enough to slide easily into a jacket pocket. You can take it anywhere without feeling weighed down. As we move further into the year, the conversation around the next version is heating up. The entire discussion is being dominated by one massive, game-changing upgrade. That upgrade is the shift to an OLED display. Industry insiders and supply chain experts are pointing directly to this change. Apple seems ready to bring its most advanced display technology down to the compact 8.3-inch form factor. For years, these stunning screens were reserved only for the ultra-premium iPad Pro models. If you are still using an older device like the iPad mini 5, making the jump to this rumored OLED panel will be an unbelievable experience. It will literally feel like walking out of a pitch-black room and stepping into brilliant sunlight. The difference in quality will be impossible to miss. An OLED panel changes everything about how you interact with a screen. You get incredibly deep blacks because individual pixels can turn off completely. The colors are vibrant, the contrast is sharp, and everything looks lifelike. If Apple also decides to include its famous promotion technology for smoother scrolling, the visual experience will be unmatched. This upgrade would instantly make older display tech look completely obsolete. But a beautiful screen is only one part of this massive story. When we talk about a premium tablet, we have to talk about the silicon running the show behind the scenes. The current models are already quite fast and can handle modern AI features well. But when you compare them to the older processors, the performance gap is truly astronomical. The supply chain is whispering about serious optimizations for the next compact tablet. Apple wants this device to be ready for an intensive, AI-driven future. We might see an A18 Pro chip or something even more advanced under the hood. The main goal here is not just about hitting higher numbers on a test. It is about sustained performance over long periods. Users want a device that does not get burning hot when it is working hard. They want excellent thermal management and high battery efficiency. This extra power will allow for long sessions of console-quality gaming and advanced video editing on the go. These are heavy tasks that would have caused an older device to lag or crash within minutes. But why is Apple focusing so much energy on a compact tablet right now? The answer becomes clear when you look at how professionals use this machine. It is a vital tool for the business world, especially in aviation, healthcare, and retail systems. The portability of this tablet makes it the absolute gold standard for pilots who need a digital flight bag. It is also perfect for doctors who need to carry patient records around a hospital all day. Many pilots have relied on older models for years because they were reliable. Now they are finally looking for a real reason to upgrade their setups. This upcoming refresh is shaping up to be the exact reason they have been waiting for. By integrating ultra-fast modern connectivity like Wi-Fi 7 and advanced Bluetooth standards, Apple is sending a clear message. The compact tablet is staying a professional-grade asset. These upgrades are not just luxury features that are nice to look at. They are absolutely essential for people who use the device as a mobile command center. Professionals have simply outgrown the old limitations of earlier generations. Then, we have to talk about the physical design. For a long time, the overall shape and look of this tablet stayed very familiar. It became an iconic design that people recognized instantly. However, Recent leaks suggest that even if the outer body does not get a radical makeover, we will see smart changes to the layout. One of the biggest expected changes is the position of the front-facing camera. Moving it to the landscape edge makes complete sense. This layout has already rolled out to the rest of the iPad lineup, so its arrival on the Mini feels like an absolute certainty. It makes video calls and virtual meetings much more natural. Furthermore, cellular models are expected to get advanced modems for faster data speeds. These small details show how wide the gap has become between the past and the future. We are looking at a machine that is smarter, faster, and much better at handling cloud-based workflows, of course. We also have to address the most common question. What about the price? Cost is always the elephant in the room when it comes to major tech upgrades. Historically, this compact tablet has lived in a very specific mid-range price bracket. It gave users premium features without the extreme price tag of a pro device. But with high-end OLED screens, extra RAM, and next-generation wireless chips, people are wondering if the price can stay low. Even if the price does go up slightly, the value proposition is still incredibly strong. If you are coming from an older device, you already know what it feels like to get incredible value for your money. But the upcoming model is looking to offer a level of pro-grade power that justifies every single penny. It turns a simple portable screen into a serious work machine. Apple's strategy is very clear here. They want to make sure their smallest tablet does not just survive in a market full of massive smartphones and folding devices. They want it to absolutely thrive. It is being built for people who want a dedicated device that excels at reading, creating, and focused gaming. The real differentiator this time around will be the deep integration of artificial intelligence. The new model will not just react to your inputs. It will act as a proactive assistant that understands your daily habits and context. This is a level of smart performance that older models simply do not have the hardware to support. When you combine this advanced intelligence with a constant evolution of the software, the line between a mobile device and a desktop computer starts to blur. Every new software update makes the tablet better at multitasking and handling complex workloads. If you pair the upcoming software features with the rumored hardware, you get a device that can easily replace a laptop for a lot of users. That is the true magic of this specific size. It punches way above its actual weight class. It leaves the capabilities of old tech far behind in the dust. The supply chain reports indicate that manufacturing is moving forward intensely, even with global component challenges. Whether the final release happens sooner or later in the year, Apple is playing the long game. They want to ensure the final product blows everyone away. For anyone still holding onto an old tablet, the wait might feel long, but the upgrade will be worth it. The future of this compact line is incredibly bright. The move to OLED, the faster silicon, and support for the best creative tools make it impossible to ignore. Sometimes, the smallest devices truly make the biggest impact on our daily lives. The classic models defined a whole generation of portable tech, but this upcoming version is ready to define the future. The real magic of a compact device happens when it connects with everything else you own. It is not just about having a fast processor or a bright screen in your hands. It is about how that device talks to your phone, your computer, and the cloud. As we look at the future of this product line, the ecosystem is where Apple holds a massive advantage. For a long time, small tablets were treated as secondary media viewers. People used them to watch videos in bed or read books on a flight. But the modern software landscape is completely changing that role. The distinction between a mobile operating system and a desktop environment is smaller than it has ever been. With the latest updates to the tablet software, this compact machine gains features that used to require a full laptop. Think about features that let you drag and drop files across multiple screens, or use your tablet as a secondary display for your main computer. When you pack that level of software intelligence into an 8.3-inch frame, the utility skyrockets. You can start a creative project on a desktop at home, walk out the door, and continue working on the exact same file while riding the subway. This seamless transition is something older generations simply could not handle without frustrating lag or dropped connections. The upcoming hardware is specifically designed to handle these heavy multi-device workflows. Rumors suggest that the inclusion of extra memory is directly tied to how the device handles background tasks. When you have more memory, the system does not have to constantly close your open apps to save power. You can keep dozens of browser tabs open while rendering a video, all while jumping back and forth to answer messages. For professionals who are always on the move, this means zero wasted time. It transforms the device from a simple portable screen into a true companion workstation that fits in one hand. We also have to look at how this changes the game for creative individuals. The support for advanced digital pencils has always been a major selling point for this lineup. It is the size of a physical notebook, making it the most natural digital sketchbook on the planet. Artists and designers love this form factor because they can carry it anywhere without a bulky backpack. The rumored inclusion of a high-end display panel means color accuracy will reach professional studio standards. If you are a photographer reviewing shots on location, or an illustrator working on a detailed design, you can trust that what you see on the screen matches reality perfectly. This level of precision completely shifts the target audience for the device. It is no longer just for casual consumption. It is a highly capable canvas for serious creators. The response time between the pencil tip and the pixels on the screen will feel virtually instantaneous. This eliminates the tiny delay that used to pull artists out of their creative flow on older hardware. But the impact of this refresh stretches far beyond the creative community. The corporate and enterprise worlds are watching this release very closely because small tablets have become foundational tools for modern businesses.